Hey guys, I'm going to do a Jeep update here. First off, I removed the front bumper because I wanted to eventually put bumper on it anyway. And then when I removed it, found that this was all caved in. I found this bumper at work off a semi-trailer that's a little big, but it'll work. Got it for a decent price. But anyhow, this was all caved in. And I got it pushed out. I'm going to cut some plate out and weld plate along the frame there, not too far back, but enough back to really stiffen that up. And next thing is I got tires, 4 buckshots. Found those at Pull Apart in a truck bed. The only thing that's kind of crappy about them is they have cracks up here on the tops, but they're not leaky, so for now they'll do till I get bigger tires and eventually probably cut the fenders out on it. As far as the engine, got the bearings replaced in the alternator and it's charging fine and everything, so that took care of that. Got my belt replaced from when I burned it up the first time. Got a radiator also from Pull Apart. Hooked up my fan quickly for wheeling purposes. Probably eventually run a switch inside, but right now you have to pop the hood to plug and unplug it. Put a new valve cover gasket on it. Still haven't done anything with the air cleaner yet, which I haven't really ran it much at all, but I need to get that back on there for water and everything else. Master cylinder cover gasket here. I don't know where exactly you get those. I tried Advance and AutoZone. They didn't help me much with it, so maybe Napa. I don't know if anyone knows for certain where to grab one, but I need one at least out a little bit here in the front. Got that shock that was hanging down all up and bolted in. I also found out these must be some kind of like add-a-leaf deals. I tried looking them up on the internet, but I couldn't find much. But both sides are I thought at first that they were just leaf springs, like way out of whack. And then they clamped them to try and hold the leaf springs in place. But you see there, it's clamped and it's got a real nice bend in it where the clamp goes. And then up front, you can't see it with the tire on, but it's got another nice bend. And they're both like identical, so I'm assuming there's some kind of stop or some kind of help it flex or something like that. I don't know. I found out that when I took the tires off, I found that U-joint right there was just plain wore out. The needle bearings were gone in it. And also, prior to that, I found that the axle breather hose was completely out of it, and it took me a while with the screwdriver to actually find where the hole was. So I figured that would be a great time to drain the front diff fluid, and when I did, I received about a cup of water, and once the cup of water and all the oil came out, then I had the nice task of trying to get all the sand and grit and dirt out of the bottom of it. Other than that though, it seems to run pretty good. Oh, one last thing. I had it out the other day. Need to get this hinge fixed too. But anyhow, I was just kind of puttering around with it in the woods, and I just shut it off because I was waiting on Ben to get his shit together. And key turns on the on position, which obviously you hear that. But when you go to start it, watch how much movement I actually have though. Like none. So I don't know what's up, but it won't start unless you put it in the on position and jump the solenoid on the starter.